the single leg deadlift. So this exercise is obviously a single-sided exercise, single leg deadlift. You can do it with a kettlebell, you can do it with a dumbbell, you can do it with one in each hand, but we're just going to use one for this demonstration. There's sort of a lot of confusion around which side to hold your weight in. You hold it on the working side, you hold it on the non-working side. If you're only holding one and you don't have two. It's not a big deal as long as you keep it consistent, so you're training the same thing each set, so you know where you're at and you work on your balance that way. And next time you see it and written in your program, you can swap hands. There's also a different variation to do this where you go down in one hand and then pass it and go up in the other hand if you want to make it a little bit more tricky for yourself. So that's a little progression. Go down, change, come back up. So you're practicing it in both ways. But it really doesn't make a big difference. If you feel pain maybe more in your back on one side than the other, then stick with the thing that feels good for you. So you're not going to want to try too heavy of a weight at first. If you're not used to this, maybe start with like an 8 kilo or 18 pound kettlebell and work your way up. If you're doing it with a dumbbell, it looks exactly the same. So on my working leg, my right leg, I'm going to be pressing into the ground, my big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Soft knee, slowly coming down, reaching towards the ground. This knee stays soft. I'm pushing through my heel, squeezing my glutes together to come back up into lockout again. And I can rest my other foot on the floor at the top just to reset my balance. And then again, my head is in line with my spine. Shoulder blades are squeezed together, shoulders rolled back, making sure that knee's soft. Every time I go to start, I notice that I'm hyper locking my knee back. So I just want to soften the knee, push the hips backwards, look at the floor, hands reach down, and then push back up, trying to keep the hips as square as possible. So you're going to do your however many reps on that leg as you need. And then when you change sides, change hands with the dumbbell. Same thing, soft knee. This leg goes back, shoulder blades squeeze together, and slowly coming down, reach towards the floor, and come back up. The thing that throws a lot of people off and they lose their balance straight away is their resting leg. They just kick back like this really, really fast, and then they lose their balance. So you don't want to shoot it back really quickly. You just want to gently pick it up, and don't even think about kicking it back. Think more about what the working leg is doing, and it will just go where it's going to go, as long as it's not on the floor helping you, and then bring it back in. If you're just straight away trying to push it down like that, you're going to lose your balance, and it's not going to be fun. So go slow. The trick with this one is go slow, and you'll have a better time of doing it. Your muscles will be burning because you're going slowly, but you're not going to fall over. So take it easy. You can even do a body weight version like this if you need to build up the strength, or you feel better having nothing in your hands to catch yourself. So breathing in as you go down, out as you go up, eyes looking at the floor, head in line with the rest of the spine, and that is how you do a single leg kettlebell or dumbbell deadlift.